Baseball on the show from the bank, Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Miami Marlins and the Philadelphia Phillies. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Cliff Lee, out of the state of Arkansas, is on the hill here. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, guys, he got into the 6th inning in his last start, but he wasn't really as crisp as he would have liked. Ended up taking the loss. Hopefully he'll be a little better in this one.
Cameron Rupp is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
Now catching, number 37, Cameron Rupp.
Christian Yelich makes his way to the plate, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For Miami, left fielder Christian Yelich.
Chopped foul over towards the dugout.
First pitch, 136.
Lee looks in. 0-1 pitch on its way. Line toward right center. And this inning starts with a solid base hit.
That's definitely a good start when you're facing a guy like this in his home park. You've got to find a way to put some pressure on him. You don't want him to get settled out there.
Justin Bour will stand in for the first time now, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark to begin play.
Well, right now he's in the prime of his career, so these are the years you'd really expect to see the best of what a guy's going to have to offer.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. On the move is Batista. One away. And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. Steve, how do they bounce back and avoid the dreaded sweep?
Well, the opposing pitcher here gives up a ton of home runs, so maybe these guys are just licking their chops. Wait for a great pitch to hit, and then go yard.
Giancarlo Stanton will dig in now, knowing he'll need to turn it on here down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that batting title.
What a tremendous year with the bat he's had. Right now, 4th in the league in average.
And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he just manages to get his hand in. Hit to third. Beltre has it to second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Jared Kozart, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. EK, what do you got?
Yeah, guys, in his last start, he won his 9th game of the season. So he's going for double digits here in this one.
Ben Revere comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Phillies, the center fielder, number 11, Ben Revere.
There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball one. These Marlins, EK, as they take the field here this afternoon, they were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
And that includes losses in the first 2 games of this series, so they just need to have something positive go their way. Salvaging the finale might just be the thing.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And a rather easy first out. A moment now to check out the hometown Phil's starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Eric?
Well, if you're on the mound, you better be careful with Michael Franco. And even 50 homers to his credit right now, so he's having just a remarkable season. I really can't say enough about how important he is to the lineup. It seems if he's going well, the team's going well.
Into the windup and the pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The windup and the 0-1. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? And now this will make it down to the 334 sign. The throw into second, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
Yeah, no hesitation there as we train our camera directly on him. Once this gets down the line, he's thinking two right out of the box, and he's able to beat the throw into second and leg out a double.
Maikel Franco will get his first opportunity here, currently leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
What a great season, but in order to win the Triple Crown, he's going to need some help from his teammates getting on base. He's in the top 5 in RBIs, but not leading that category.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. He's able to increase his doubles total up to 26 now. The 1-0 delivery. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now. Looks like he's not going to see anything here.
Yeah, I don't think so either. They gave him 2 shots to see if he'd go out of the zone to try to chase, and after that, I'm thinking they should just put him on.
1 out and a runner on second base. 3-0 now. Green light here on 3-0.
Yeah, I want my run producers swinging the bat. If it's my number 7 hitter, probably not.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around third now is Zobrist. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Oh, an early strike here in the opening inning as they get that first run on the board with back-to-back doubles. No question, they'd love to push this out to a 2-run lead or maybe even more. So with another dangerous hitter coming up, they've got an opportunity to do just that.
Brandon Jordan will stride in as he's running out of time now if he wants to make a late push for that home run crown. Fly ball heading for the alley. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Boy, that's now 3 extra base hits he's coughed up here in the first inning. And a lot of times that doesn't bode all that well for him sticking around late into a ball game. So he's going to need to turn things around right now, and he might be looking at a real short outing.
Jose Bautista will stride in as he's running out of time now if he wants to make a late push for that home run crown. A cold strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1.
Yeah, showing no fear there. He put the pitch right at the letters away, but that guy didn't want any part of it.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Well, my man Larry, he's solid. Rarely do many people get upset with his calling of the strike zone because it doesn't really seem like he favors any one part of the zone more than another.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
And this is a guy that needs to throw that curveball for strikes.
Yeah, when he doesn't have command on it, that's when he has to lean on his fastball. And sometimes that'll get him in trouble.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
You almost get the sense that he's trying too hard to trick guys out there instead of coming right at him.
Yeah, I agree. You got a fastball like he has, you got to let it loose.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Hit hard to short. Fielded by Hechavarria. On to first, and there were 2 down. And with that, let's give you a look at the Miami D. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, Giancarlo Stanton, if you've ever had an opportunity to watch him take BP, go watch it because it is unreal. Defensively, you can watch that as well. He's got a very good arm, and he shows surprising athletic ability for a big man out there. We'll see what he does in this one.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here is strike one call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while. And when he does, you can forget it.
Now the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Rolled foul off to the left, so he stays alive. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move to inning number 2 here in Philadelphia. It's the Phillies 2 and the Marlins 0. Marcell Ozuna will get his first shot down, and he's seen that average climb a bit here recently thanks to what he's done over the course of these last 5 ball games. On the ground to third. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. And with a quick breather here, let's take a look at how the Phils will set up on D. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, remember, this manager has not jumped on board with all the defensive shifts. Still that old school mentality, plays guys straight up, so we'll see how that impacts this game.
Martin Prado will stand in, hoping for a reversal of fortune here as he's seen that average drop precipitously these past 10 ball games. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Eric, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they come in winners of 2 straight and looking to get things turned around in what hasn't been all that amazing a stretch for them.
That includes winning the first 2 in this series, so they've had it going lately. They'll look to...
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double.
Boy, when you hit a ball into the gap like that, I don't care who the outfielders are. You have no chance of chasing that thing down. Splits the outfielders perfectly, in for an easy double. And boy, you got some things going now.
Standing in now, Robert Werner, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Well, you see there on the graphic, he gets credited with double number 24 on the year. One out and a runner on second base. Hey. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
And this is what you like to see, especially coming off of a loss in his last start. These first couple innings, he's coming right after guys.
Lee comes set. Here's the 0-2. Two-seamer can't quite make it back over the plate. It's a ball and two strikes.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Runner at second here with one man out. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And this is taken in by Beltre for the second out.
And one thing this kid's going to find out is that everything speeds up at the major league level. And those pitches that you were on top of in AAA, they have a tendency to get on top of you much quicker now. You got to learn to adjust.
Adeiny Echeverria will make his way in now as you get a look at his splits there on your screen. This is line to left. And a dive in left, but he can't get it. It'll get by him toward the wall. The run scores from second. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Yeah, this would have been sensational if he gets it, but once it gets by him in left field, it's a sure double.
Into the box now, JT Realmuto. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. And now you've got a base open here with the pitcher on deck. Is this a workaround situation?
I think absolutely. With two outs here, no sense in giving this guy anything to hit if you can pitch to the pitcher instead.
That evens it up 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Two out here and a runner at second. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Marlins get a run on the RBI double. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Phillies 2 and the Marlins 1. Cameron Rupp strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Cameron Rupp.
Cut fastball taken for strike one.
Well, he's been in a tough stretch offensively, and this sure ain't going to help.
And he falls behind 0-2. Too high. 1-2. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
I think he finally said to himself, all right, look, you've had your chances to hit that off-speed stuff, but now you're getting the fastball at 94. And that wound up finally doing the trick.
Stepping in now, Darren Ruff. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He'll check in with an average still south of 230 with 19 homers, 56 runs batted in. Just a bit late and he's fallen behind 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a wasted pitch there, 1-2.
Well, you know, when you're behind an account like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Drives it to deep right field. Back goes Stanton, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo home run off the bat of Darren Ruff. And even 20 home runs for him now thus far. And it gives the Phillies a 3-1 lead.
And if he was guessing up there, he was guessing right, because he's all over that thing like a shaggy dog, and he drives it over the wall.
In now, Cliff Lee.
Pitcher. Cliff.
This will get caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike 1.
Yeah, and you know, this is a spot where you just have to make him bring the ball down. It's very difficult to do anything positive when it's up that high.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
That's the way you want to see guys respond after giving up a home run. You know, some guys, they go into a shell, they hang their heads. Some guys get a little gun shy, they start to nibble at the corners. This guy, he gets teed off, and he comes right after the next guy in the lineup. If I'm a pitching coach, that's what I want to see.
Here's Ben Revere. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike 1. Grounded back up the middle. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
A good job here. Stays inside the ball well, doesn't roll over, and just shoots this ball right back up the middle.
Striding into the box, Ben Zobrist. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Revere rides off for second. Pitch misses. The throw down. Not in time as he steals second.
That is impressive speed right there when you can still steal a base on a slide step. Wow, that was nice.
Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Very patient here in these opening few innings.
And I think that's exactly what they're going to need to do. The more hitters counts that you can get yourself in, the more fastballs you're going to see. And this is a good fastball hitting team.
Rips this one to first. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. Phillies get one in the frame courtesy of this solo home run. We've played two. It's now 3-1 Philly. The city's founder, William Penn, seen there at Top City Hall here in Philadelphia as we welcome you back to baseball on the show. Jared Kozart set to lead off the third. 9-1-2 due up.
Well, you know it's always a tough inning when your pitcher leads off for you because most of the time the guys just flat out can't hit. But who knows? Maybe he can get something started here and help himself out.
And there's a fastball from Lee to start him out. It's 0-1. Line drive to left. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Boy, and just when you think you're all set up with the pitcher leading off an inning, this happens. Just goes to show you, you take anyone for granted up there, they can come back and hurt you.
Christian Yelich will dig in here. He singled to open up the ball game.
And you know, guys, I just love the way he went the other way with that. Now I'm interested to see if he has a similar approach in this at-bat.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Third inning here. 3-1 our score. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
He did not like that one bit. You know, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
Hit sharply toward the right side. In there, a base hit.
Still early in the ball game, but these guys don't want to let things get away from them. So back-to-back hits here have the tying runs on base with nobody out.
Justin Bohr will stand in, and his guys have got something cooking now with 2 on and nobody out.
And down by 2, this is a good opportunity to try to put yourselves level.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Zobrist is there. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Man, you get back-to-back singles to start the inning. Everything looking good. And then one pitch later, it all comes crashing down on the double play.
Giancarlo Stanton now. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
And even after the double play, you can still make something out of this inning with a simple base hit here.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
This is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
Grounded to third. Fielded by Beltre. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Marlins leave one. They still trail it here 3-1. Maikel Franco digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact and he can run.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Already 40 pitches now here in the first few innings.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, he's going to have to start pitching to contact a little bit more, or else he may not make it 5 innings.
Drilled to the right side. Werner in the hole. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
Up next for Philadelphia, left fielder, Brandon Jordan.
Brandon Jordan stands in after hitting an RBI double his first time around.
And remember, he jumped all over that first pitch, so don't be surprised if he does it here again.
The cutter runs outside, ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. On deck is Jose Bautista. And he lost him here on 4 pitches. So a speed merchant is aboard now with 1 away.
And once they fell behind in the count, I think this is a case where they just say, look, you're going to have to fish for something because we are not going to just lay one right in there for you. Probably not a bad decision against a power guy like this.
Jose Bautista will step forward now following the walk as he'll hit with a definite speed threat at first and 1 away.
You can bet he's going to see some fastballs in this at-bat. I'd be looking dead red.
Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw, not in time. He's in there at second. So they get a runner into scoring position now at second following the 1-out stolen base. And as you see there, he currently tops the Phillies in that department.
Yeah, he's the one guy on this team that you have to keep an eye on, or he'll be gone. Pretty evident right there.
1 out and a runner on second base. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Any surprise they're attacking him like this? Those are 2 good pitches.
No, I think that's the way this guy operates. He won't back down out there, nor should he.
Cozart sets. 0-2 pitch on its way. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. One and two. Here it comes. Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
Now a pickoff play at second, and he's back standing. Runner at second here with one man out. Tap fouled at home plate. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Pitch outside, the throw. It's offline, but he's out. Gunned down trying to swipe the base.
Well, they've jumped out to this early lead partly because of being aggressive on the base paths. But the decision to try for third blew up in their faces there.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Now there are two ways you can go here as a pitching coach. So he's got to make a judgment call out there. He knows what buttons to press with each of his pitchers. Some guys you've got to reassure and be very positive with. Other guys, they respond better when you go out and challenge them. Really got to read them the riot act.
So a runner at first with 2 away and set to stand in a guy who seems to get better with age, the dangerous Adrian Beltre. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Oh, that is a nice pitch right there. You kind of slow it down and give him that big breaking ball to start off the at-bat. Make sure he's not a guy that's looking to ambush that first pitch fastball.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Oh, and Beltre really wanted that one, but he didn't get it. Behind 0-2 now.
And he's really going to have to fight now. You got to take a little bit out of your swing and find a way to put this ball in play.
Hot shot on the ground is short. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Marcell Ozuna is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
2 really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
Lee gets the sign. Here's the 2-0. Good release on the circle change. 2-1 now.
Yeah, you don't see 2-0 changeups too often, but if you know a good hitter's going to be sitting fastball, don't give him what he wants.
Takes this the other way to right. In is Batista, but this gets down, a base hit.
A pretty good swing there. You watch. Head stays down, ball gets deep in the zone, and he lets those hands lead the way, and he drives it to right field. That's as good an approach as you're going to see.
Martin Prado now. Runner goes for second. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And this will be hauled in shy of the track for out number 1 as the runner will retreat to first.
This play right here is all about getting a great read and a good angle on the ball when it's hit. Great jump, runs it down, and that saves extra bases.
Standing in now, Robert Werner, grounded down the third baseline. Out it goes right through him into left field.
Up next for the Marlins, shortstop,
Adeiny Echeverria stands in after hitting an RBI double his first time around. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Towards second, Zobrist is there. There's one.
Boy, and this would have been a really costly double play, but fortunately, he's hustling all the way down the line, and he's able to beat that throw on the back end.
JT Realmuto gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the fourth.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look back on this as a major missed opportunity later on.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
And, you know, whenever he's been in trouble on the mound, he's found a way to turn things around. And that's a good job to start this guy with strike 1.
Hit hard back up the middle. And that is through into center field. A base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's now a 3-2 contest.
And this is what you need if you're going to build a winning ball club. You've got to have those support guys down in the order, and he comes through with an important 2-out RBI.
Jared Cozart will get a shot now in an RBI spot, so a chance to help his own cause here.
And he's got a hit in the game already, so he can handle the bat at least a little bit.
And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1.
And even after the 2-out RBI, you still have a chance to help yourself out here with a hit. You got a man in scoring position.
2 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Lays off the circle change there, a ball and a strike. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Yeah, a good job here of working himself back into a hitter's count, especially with 2 men on base in front of him.
In there, and it's even now, 2-2. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Looking to minimize the damage here, and he got him. Minimizing the damage at just a run. The inning is over. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Phillies on top, 3-2. Cameron Rupp is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Catcher, Cameron Rupp.
First offering on its way. Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. Called strike on the sinker, 2-2 now. To the right side, but foul, and he'll try it again. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Stanton on the run, but he won't get there. It falls in.
And it's just the 4th inning here, but he's already given up more hits in this one than he did in his entire previous outing. Whatever he had going on last time out, it ain't happening here.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Darren Ruff. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
I can't imagine they're going to give him anything to hit this time around.
First pitch on its way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
And that's the pitch he needs to go back to. That big-time fastball.
Comes set with the 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
And he doesn't want to give in here, even on a 1-2 count. Not with the base open and the pitcher on deck.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Tried to shoot the corner, and he missed it. 2-2.
Well, I'd be surprised if they go back to the curve again on 2-2. He's had a couple of pretty good looks at it at the plate.
We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. Oh, what a play. Got him.
No way. That was awesome. And that's a great play down at first just to make sure that he gets an out right here. The runner will move up a base, but that's a small price to pay for getting that out at first. Well done.
Cliff Lee will stand in with a golden chance here to help himself out with a runner at third.
And he knows that this is a definite strikeout situation. So the big key here is, at the very least, find a pitch you can put in play.
And he lays off there, 1-0. Any thought to bringing the infield in here with one away?
Still a little early in my book. A run you can live with. What you don't want to do is let this snowball into a big inning.
Lifted in the air to center. Ozuna is there. Let's see if they test it. And even with 2 away now, that ball just didn't get out there deep enough, so they'll hold him at third base.
That just didn't get enough of that one to get that run home, so that's probably a wise decision to hold at third.
Ben Revere will stride in. Popped out and singled in his 2 trips.
Yeah, and he made just a little adjustment last time coming off of that pop-up the first time around, and he got himself a base knock. That's what the good ones do.
Lifted the other way out to left center. On the move is Ozuna. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's 4-2.
I got to tell you, I love the way this guy just lets it rip. Ahead in the count, behind in the count. It really doesn't matter to this guy. He's just going to go up hacking. And he drives in a run right here as he just drills this one for 2 bases.
Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Here's Ben Zobrist now. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. You know, you start to worry that maybe this already has the makings of a short outing.
And that's not what that man right there wants to hear. He'd hate to have to make a change this early, but he might have to.
And the runner's breaking for third. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And he'll be tagged out trying to steal third. And that just doesn't make much sense as the inning is over. 1 for the Phillies thanks to Ben Revere. We played 4. And Philadelphia's taken a 4-2 lead. Leading off the inning, Christian Yelich, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Up the middle and off the pitcher's leg. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Justin Bohr will dig in. He's flown out and hit into a double play in 2 trips. Here's the first pitch to him. That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. And boy, big problems here to start this at bat. It's 0-2 now. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Well, maybe you see a little cat and mouse game going between the pitcher and the runner right now. We'll see who wins this duel.
Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
If you want to see a guy get blown away at the plate, this is just one finger down 3 times in a row. He was just overmatched there.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Swing and a liner. And he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble.
Boy, and how they get out of this one with only 1 out on this play is a mystery. This probably should have been much more than that, but they can't wind up making the play.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. as he swings and hits a line drive out to left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
And now another base runner for him to contend with now. And as we bring up his line, you can see that's an even 10 hits against him so far. And you have to wonder how much longer they're going to let him stay out there.
Martin Prado digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hard liner to center field, and that's in there. Base hit around third and being waved on home. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 4-3 ball game.
Second baseman.
So striding in, number 18, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. This is well struck, high and deep toward the left field corner. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. 3 runs, 11 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Yeah, curveball, then changeup here on the first couple pitches. Now might be the time to see him run that fastball in on his hands. Maybe try and get this guy to pop something up.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul for the second strike. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. Zobrist has it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Marlins forced to settle for 1. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Phillies lead it 4-3. Ben Zobrist comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And a cut fastball here that he started off a bit too far inside. It nearly got him.
Nothing wrong with that. As much as it pains me to say, the pitchers have the right to work inside.
Chopped foul right at home plate. Cozart has his target. Here's the 1-1. Hit on the ground to short. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Michael Franco.
Into the box now, Michael Franco. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Nope.
Cut fastball inside, ball 1. That's inside. 2-0.
And another good hitter's count to work with here. They've been able to sit back and just really tee off on him.
In the dirt. It's 3-0 now. At the very least, he certainly established the inside part of the plate.
Yeah, but it's not going to do him a whole lot of good if none of those can find the strike zone.
And that's over. 3-1. And the cutter can't find the zone as he surrenders the base on balls here.
And for as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hands any chance you get.
Brandon Jordan stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip. Throw over to first, and the runner back.
Just keeping an eye on him.
And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him.
Must think something's up.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
That's a ball.
A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. You see anything mechanically that leaps out at you about what might be going wrong?
I just kind of think he's overthinking things out there. You hear catchers talk about telling pitchers to trust their stuff, and I think right now he's just not trusting his stuff.
1-0 pitch on the way. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does two things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
The 2-0 pitch. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. We're in the fifth inning of a 4-3 ball game here. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
Well, I think he got the pitch he was looking for right there, but not in the right location. So that's a great job of just holding up the swing.
It's a swinging bunt up the line. Prado bare hands it. Got him.
Woo, no problem. And you know, sometimes these guys make it look so easy, we forget how difficult it is to make a play like that. Not only did he barehand this ball, but he also made a sweet throw on the run over to first base. So often you'll see a guy airmail or short hop a throw like that because of the bad grip you have on the ball. But not in this case. That's a nice play.
Now a look and a throw back to second. Back in standing.
Just checking.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista, as he swings and hits this one fouled off to the right and out of play. Looking to keep this a one-run game. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3, and the inning is over. Phillies strand 1, but they hang on to a one-run lead, 4-3. Adeiny Echeverria makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. Here's a called strike on the curveball. 1-2.
Ooh, that is one of the best he's thrown this afternoon.
Served out to left off the end of the bat. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Now batting, catcher, JT Realmuto.
JT Realmuto will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time and then a base hit last time around. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
Yeah, he's still sticking with that fastball, but you start to get the sense that it's flattening out just a little bit. That could be a warning sign.
4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. You'd have to think a walk here would hasten his exit from the ball game.
Yeah, he can't let that happen. In a close game like this, you've got to make him put it in play.
The 2-0 on the way. 2-1 after the foul ball there. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, this is a good fastball spot for him now, and keep in mind, he's got a big hole on that right side of the infield.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Hard liner toward short. But this is pulled in by the shortstop.
Yeah, and that might give you an idea of how his stuff is starting to straighten out just a little bit here now. It's the third time through the lineup, and guys weren't getting a ton of solid contact earlier, but as his pitch count rises, they're starting to zero in on him now.
Cody Ashe will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning. And there's a fastball from Lee to start him out. It's 0-1. Here it comes. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around third and being waved on home. And the run will score all the way from first. It's a 4-4 game.
Here's another look at this swing in show motion. Check out the hands getting into good position. The hips start to rotate and then whack. That's great extension all the way through the ball. That's the perfect swing right there.
Here comes the Phillies skipper on his way out toward the mound. And we've seen the end this afternoon of Cliff Lee. He departs in a tie ball game, but is responsible for that runner at second, so the best he can hope for is a no decision here. Jake Diekman will come on now and make his 55th appearance of the year.
Number 63, Jake Diekman.
In is Christian Yelich as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. He's credited with double number 11 so far this year. One out and a runner on second base. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Boy, these fans will be happy to see this guy leave town, that's for sure. He is absolutely eating them up here in this series. He delivers again.
Justin Bour will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
And a slider tails outside for ball one.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone and is probably going to finish out of the zone, so that's a good job just to lay off.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy. But I'll tell you what, if he mixes his pitches well, it can still be plenty fast to have to deal with.
Now a snap move over to first. A dive, but he's back.
Keeping him close.
And another snap throw to the bag. Keeping particularly close tabs on him.
Definitely has his attention.
And again, he'll snap one over to first. And he'll get back in safely.
Keeping an eye on him.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And the runner back easily.
Simple throw over there.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. To 2-2 now.
Now with 2 strikes, he can put the ground ball on the back burner and really go after the strikeout here.
Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Zobrist. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. All even now at 4 apiece. Brian Morris will come on now as he'll start out the bottom of the 6th.
Number 57, Brian Morris.
Adrian Beltre will stand in to lead things off here in the Philadelphia 6th.
Third baseman, Adrian.
Looks like a left-hander up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
Two 2-0 pitch on the way. Hit to short. Echeverria's there. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Boy, and on 2-0, if that pitch isn't right where you want it, you got to let it go. You still have the count in your favor at 2-1. Here he goes after a pitch that, although it was a strike, that's a pitcher's strike. That's not the pitch you want to hit, and all he can do is hit an easy grounder.
Into the box, Cameron Rupp, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. And another foul ball. 4-4 is our score as we play the 6th. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon.
Well, you could see his mindset at the plate. He's thinking, I got to get out in front here, try to pull something. Didn't really get a good pitch to do that, though. So he's going to have to go grab a seat.
Darren Ruff We'll stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one. Two out, nobody on. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
And guys, this has been just what the doctor ordered out of the bullpen.
Yeah, they needed him to come in and give him a strong inning, and he's done exactly that.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Grounder down the line at third. Backhanded. Throw in time, and the side is retired. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton will get the first shot when we return. 6 innings are in the books, all square, 4-4. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. It's on to the 7th inning now, but before the inning gets started, let's fill you in on what you may have missed. It's our game summary to this point. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Marco Estrada will come on to make his 40th appearance this season.
Now pitching and batting in the 8th spot, number 28, Marco Estrada. Now playing first base and batting in the 9th spot,
Giancarlo Stanton will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
Stanton.
Curveball looked at here for strike one.
Getting that first pitch strike is so important against a guy like this. You have to be able to work ahead in the count and not let him dictate the at-bat.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
Lays off the fastball low, and it goes to 2 balls and a strike. Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1. One thing that man right there will not tolerate: leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
And in a tie ball game, you don't want to be giving these guys free base runners to start the inning. He's going to need to bounce back from that pronto.
Marcell Ozuna digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. Out in front of it, strike one. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Squared that one up just a little late. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, this has been a real nice series for him so far. That's 6 strikeouts right now in this series alone. Man, that's a rough weekend at the ballpark.
Martin Prado now, as the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
That changeup away is his ground ball pitch. That's a good job to hold off.
Two-one, here it is. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. There goes the runner. Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, and he just fans on it out there at second as it gets right by him. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
So much of baseball comes down to making your own breaks, controlling the tempo, and this is a great call in a tie ball game to send that runner from first. So now the go-ahead run moves all the way up to third base on that hit and run.
Robert Werner will step in, a ground-out victim as last time.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Now a ball line fouled up and over the Phillies dugout. And here's a ball hit in the air. Holt in foul ground, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
That go-ahead run still stuck there on third with 2 out now. There's no doubt they would have to feel they let a big opportunity get away if they wind up stranding him there.
Adeiny Echeverria gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging to see opportunities like this late in a ball game go untapped.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope.
Lays off 1-0.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. That's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
All knotted up. 4-4 the score here in the 7th. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1.
Right back inside with a fastball. This time he got the call.
Here's a ball lined into left center field, and it's going to get down for a base hit. Coming in to score is the runner from third, and they've taken the lead here in the 7th.
Nice.
Now batting.
He really sat on the fastball there. He squared it up perfectly, drove it into left field. He'll be rewarded with an RBI as he picks up that runner from third base.
JT Realmuto gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Yeah, even with 2 on and 2 away, this is not a guy that's going to back down out there. He comes right after him with a fastball, and he gets ahead.
Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Bautista waits on it, and that's the 3rd out. Marlins forced to settle for 1. Bottom of the 7th now. Get up and stretch here in Philly. It's the Marlins 5 and the Phillies 4. Brock Holt will come on, and as he's newly entered into the ballgame, he'll get his first plate appearance now here in inning number 7. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
If he would have swung at that, you would have never heard the end of it.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
And down by a run, a leadoff walk would certainly help the cause. He's got to shrink that strike zone here and not chase anything that he shouldn't be swinging at.
This one's flared toward left center. Yelich posts under it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The center fielder, number 2, Ben Revere.
Ben Revere stands in, looking to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit up in the zone, and he didn't miss it. He'll be looking for it again right here.
And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. Credit where credit's due. This guy's done a good job out of the bullpen.
No question. He's been able to hold that lead, and these guys really haven't threatened him at all.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
Lifted the other way to left center. Ozuna is under it. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Since coming in the 6th, he's knocked down 5 in a row. It's given him a real lift out there.
Into the box, Ben Zobrist, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Decent numbers, but nothing amazing from the left side of the plate so far this season.
First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Yeah, tying runs on base now with 2 outs, and who knows? If this next guy can put one in the gap, we could have ourselves a tie ball game.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Maikel Franco, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Yeah, but you got to make sure that he doesn't try to do too much here. Just keep that line moving. Do something productive and give the next guy a chance as well.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Now you've got the tying run over at first. 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. swinging a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1 hit, 1 left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Marlins 5 and the Phillies 4. Ryan Webb will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
59, Ryan Webb.
Donovan Solano is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Up high, 2-1 now. And the pitch on 2-1. Comes back with a fastball low, and that moves it to 3-1 now. Waiting next, there's Christian Yelich. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
If you're looking for a good way to add to a 1-run lead, a leadoff walk never hurts. Let's see how they want to play this from here.
Standing in a perfect 4 for 4 so far, Christian Yelich. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
Just because he's thrown 5 straight balls doesn't make this an automatic take, especially for a guy in this part of the lineup.
Here comes the 1-0. In for a strike, it's 1-1. Nobody out, runner on first. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Revere going back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. Oh, and he misses the stop sign there as he heads for the plate. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down.
Holds. Up next for the Marlins, first baseman
Justin Bour takes his turn now, looking to add some insurance to their lead in the form of that run standing out at second base.
Yeah, a base hit right through the infield would probably do it, but you can bet those guys in the outfield are going to be coming up gunning if they get any chance at all.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Well, you see there on the graphic, that's now 10 doubles for him on the season. Just missing here, 2-0.
Yeah, a little unlucky here to be behind 2-0. Those first couple of pitches haven't missed by a whole lot.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Don't go too far. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton gets his shot next. And it's full now, 3-2.
Well, this is turning into a real dogfight now.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hit out towards second. Taken in by Zobrist. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Well, at the very least, he does move that runner up to third base. But with 2 away now, I don't think that's exactly what he was hoping to accomplish. I think he wanted to drive him in.
Les Good will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Les Good.
Giancarlo Stanton will be his first assignment upon entering as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away.
Well, he's 0 for 4 coming into this at-bat, so I think he's happy to see a new arm out there. Maybe his luck will change.
First pitch of the at-bat. In there, strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. 2 outs here with a runner at third. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Oh, here's a line drive into center field. It's a base hit. Oh, and he botches it. The relay, and he is in there. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result, he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. Digging in, Marcell Ozuna. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him because that thing was right down Broadway.
And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. A pause and the 0-2. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through. A base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And the runner from second is in to score. That makes it 7-4.
That's a good approach right there with 2 away. He's just going to shorten up the stroke and take it right back up the middle. That'll be good enough to get the job done and pick up the 2-out RBI.
Martin Prado now, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Called strike 0-2.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
Oh, and 2, here it comes. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Jordan sprinting after it. And that ends the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error in the inning, and a runner left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Marlins 7 and the Phillies 4. Jorge Pineda is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Jorge Pineda.
Leading off the inning, Brandon Jordan. And they'll need him to get something going here. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Played on the backhand. Throw just does get him at first as he was really moving that time.
You know, there's no such thing as a routine grounder with this guy. If you take your time, he's going to be safe. He'll beat it out. So that's a nice job of getting rid of it quickly and getting him at first base.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Set to deliver the 0-1. Grounded foul. Ready with the 0-2. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Well, this is a scroll he's taken 5 times in this series now. That slow walk back to the dugout after getting punched out. After a while, these things, they start to wear on you. You've got to try to keep the mindset that every at-bat's a new opportunity, but most of the time, that's easier said than done.
Adrian Beltre will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters. Make sure that pitch gets inside instead of staying out over the plate. That one ran just a little too much to catch the corner.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. 2-0 now.
2-0.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
Boy, and this is why you're trying to get yourself into good hitters' counts. This is just right down the middle on 2-0, and swinging at this should be your reward, but he decides to let it go.
High in the air and deep to left center field. Yelich going back, still ranging back. Gone! So a solo home run off the bat of Adrian Beltre. And that is 27 for him on the year. And that lead is trimmed to 7-5 here.
And all season long, when they've needed the big hit, he's been there for them, and he delivers again here in a tight spot. Now, I tell you, he has really impressed me the way he swung the bat this year. No doubt about it.
Now batting, catcher.
Stepping in now, Cameron Rupp. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Two out, nobody on. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
I think he's letting this situation get the better of him out there. But you have to have a short memory if you're a relief pitcher. You can't dwell on what just happened.
Strike called, 2-1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Over at the knees, and that's the second strike.
You know a guy throws hard when his changeup's at 89.
This is hit high in the air and pretty deep down the left field line. Yelich is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Phils do get one back on the solo home run. On to the 9th inning now from Citizens Bank Park. It's the Marlins 7 and the Phillies 5. Hello and welcome.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, baseball fans.
Hello, everybody. We are here in the 9th inning. Brandon G here with the play-by-play for the 9th inning as the Phillies trail the Marlins by the score of 7-5.
Now pitching and batting in the 6th spot.
We haven't
number
been
53
on live play-by-play for a while.
Now playing third base and batting in the 8th spot. Number 17.
Thanks to Matt Vasgersian and crew for calling the games while we've been away doing other projects. Malone's the pitcher. Warner will lead off the 9th inning, and the pitch is outside for a ball. 1 ball with no strikes.
Hey.
1-1 to count. To center field, Ben Rivera puts his glove out, makes the catches, 1 down in the 9th inning.
The batter, number 4, shortstop, Adeiny Echeverria.
And then Echeverria is 3 for 4, doubled and singled twice. We'll have a live commentary for tomorrow's game against the White Sox. Hammered the left field. That ball's hit deep, but caught by Jordan. 2 down.
J.T. Realmuto.
There's J.T. Realmuto. Realmuto's 1 for 4, single and an RBI. Over for a strike. These games are critical to the Phillies now. I mean, the Phillies keep winning, and they beat the Marlins here today. They'll be 1 step closer to clinching that division. Phillies just need to win 4 or 5, a couple of 3 or 4 game winning streaks.
1 ball.
And they'll have the division sealed. They want to be able to rest their players before the playoffs start. Phillies have made a couple of acquisitions. A lot of media and fans have criticized the acquisition, saying that the team was good the way it was. Phillies added Jose Bautista, Curtis Granderson, Wilson Ramos. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Phillies gave up Salvador Perez. To the Nationals' credit, they are still in the wild card race, so he could pay dividends to them. Got it. Quick ninth inning from Malone. As we go to the bottom of the ninth, the Marlins lead it 7-5. Be a pitching change.
Your attention, please. These changes for Miami.
Steve
Now
Schiss will
pitching
come in and
batting
try
in
to
the
close
eighth spot.
the game.
Number 31, Steve Cishek. Now catching and batting in the ninth spot. Number 39, Jared Sazalamakia.
There's Jared Sazalamakia.
Leading off the bottom of the ninth for the Phillies, third baseman
Freddie Galvis will be the batter.
Galvis.
Missed it. Tried the bunt, takes a strike. Phillies had a 5-run 10th inning in last night's ball game. Side foul will go into the stands. Galvis strikes out, one down there in the ninth inning.
Now batting, first baseman Brock Holt.
Brock Holt will be the batter. Fouls it. Holt has not had a lot of playing time. His playing time decreased because the Phillies made some acquisitions. His playing time has increased. One ball and one strike. Now the Phillies do end up making a run for the playoff, make the wild card, or win a division. I think it's safe to say that they will adjust the roster and have Holt on the postseason roster. 2 balls and 1 strike. Now will that leave Granderson and Ramos and Rendon? One of them might be on the outside looking in.
Ball 3.
3 balls and 1 strike. Devin Rivera waits on deck. Full count to Brock Holt.
3-2.
Two outs here in the ninth inning as Holt goes down. Here's Ben Rivera.
The center fielder, number 2, Ben Revere.
Holt with the head, 3-1. Lisa came and got him. They're trying to keep the game alive for the Phillies. He puts this in the center field, and that will be the ball game. Marlins win it. Win it by the score of 7-5, taking 2 of 3. Marlins keeping the playoff hopes alive for that wild card and trying to get close in that division. We'll have to hope for a big Phillies collapse if they want to win it, the Phillies have a 2-game series with Chicago coming up. That'll be very important for them to get back on the winning track. Yeah, Citizens Bank Park. Final score is the Marlins 7, the Phillies 5. Marlins belted out 19 hits. Kristen Yelp went 5 for 5. Player of the game, Kristen Yelich. He goes 5 for 5 in this one. He's playing well down the stretch. And that shows right there. Final score, Marlins 7, Phillies 5. We will talk to you from Citizens Bank Park, the Phillies and the White Sox here on the Video Game Network.